To LEGO Star Wars review. This is Rey Speeder from The Force Awakens, released 2 years ago. Whoops, I only just picked it up recently, so why not? Set number 75099. I do like a few of the newer sets. I guess I'll pick up Luke and Rey's training set, the Desert Trooper set, the Little Trooper Battle Pack, maybe. Those are the only two I really want from the new stuff. Just to pick up some Stormtrooper Executioners in LEGO form, and then later there's a Jedi Starter Pack, that's pretty cool. And Yoda's Hut, that's a must pick up set. I guess the new version of Cantina is also pretty good because it's much smaller than the previous one, so I can actually afford it. Hey. Anyway, back to this one. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. It's 2 years later, and this set is pretty cheap to pick up, so you haven't picked it up yet, like me. Then it might be a good time to pick it up, maybe. The instruction book, and of course we have the parts guide on the back, and another page displaying, hey, you can do stuff with this once you've built it, a mini figure collector's guide, a little picture of posed X-Wing, which is actually a pretty nice set, and that's it. There's also a sticker sheet inside, which I have not applied yet to the actual set. For the Star Wars sets that came out for The Force Awakens 2 years ago, like, this is one of the only one that's appealing to me because it's just like a vehicle piece in the Star Wars universe. And not because of how the set's badly designed itself, but because of the movie, I don't really feel like I probably won't keep this. I'll probably sell it eventually. But the design of the vehicle itself is pretty decent. I guess the only other set that I kind of like, just because of how colorful it is Mars's bar set entrance thing. That's okay, I guess. So yeah, there we go. The speed is pretty cool, lots of details going on. Even if you don't apply the stickers, it still looks kind of like it should in the movie. Got a lot of gear on the side, got some stud shooters added to the front, which can easily be removed to make this vehicle look more accurate to what it's in the movie, and not too much on the other side. Got some flaps here on the back, and of course the sort of exhaust areas, and some control sticks up there where the figure sits. If you want to get a few other characters to join in, I guess they can hold on to this bar, hold on to the side, or stand on top of the speed if they really want to. Of course, scale is not a correct thing at all, as this thing is way bigger than what it looks like in the film. And the front there you got some vents going on, that's pretty cool. On both sides of these things you can get your finger in there and open this up. Like I said, that's on both sides, and that opened up quite a fair bit. And if you can't get your finger in there, that you can hold on to the back exhaust, the lower exhaust, and just move that. You see this bit pushes this out. Inside there's a box compartment, so you push that out as well. Once you do that, there's still a little bit of detail going on and some transparent blue studs in there to give it a sci-fi look, engineering look. And you got a little box there, there's nothing inside, so you can just get that and put that back in there. You can't even fit some of the extra accessories in there either, so it's really kind of a pointless box. It's just for display purposes only. Two figures that we get in this set is one of Scavengers and Mary Sue. So the Scavenger has a golden crowbar, which can be a useful accessory if because this color is not really that common for this piece, I guess. And she has a staff that you see in the movie, which is just two lightsaber hilts with a bar, black bar going through the middle. So let's remove that. So the Scavenger himself is printed pretty decent. He looks quite alien-like, and he's got the weird mask going on. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. Definitely use it for many different scenarios, and not just Star Wars. This design can be, I guess it would even fit a Mad Max scenario if you want to make a Mad Max diorama, Mad Max fan movie or something. I like the print a lot, and like little silver bits on him makes him look like otherworldly. And yep, the head itself is also made of a dark metallic plastic. The back of the jacket is pretty cool as well. With Rey's minifigure here, she has that rubbery backpack. The print on the torso is pretty decent, and I do like this design okay. Even when I saw The Force Awakens, I did find Rey's overall costume decent enough. And but I don't like this headmask. It's far too bulky, far too big, just like I don't like the new Tusken Raider minifigures with the big heads. I prefer like minifigure scale stuff, so that does look a bit weird. Fortunately, you can remove that and just give her her regular hairpiece, so that's pretty good. Flip her around, and there's a back print, which is also again pretty decent, and she has a annoyed face on the back. There you go. Honestly, this set really isn't that special. Even after 2 years, this thing is readily available in many stores all over the place. I guess you can also get Rey in other sets, so Yeah, decent enough starter pack, but because the movie isn't that special, this set isn't either. The minifigures themselves are pretty decent, and this design of the ship in Lego form is also pretty decent. Yeah, if you go get Luke's land speeder, that gets sold out pretty quickly. Rey's speeder, who cares? I guess what would have made this set a lot better is that if it actually came with BB-8. But no, they had to stick BB-8 in other sets, so... Yeah, very forgettable. The parts are pretty good, you know, sort of a dark red parts that you can use for something. Build something else out of it, use the minifigures for something else. You know what, you can use both of these figures for Fallout scenarios. Just swap the pieces here and there, and you got some Fallout figures right here. Pretty cool. So for the prices going for, you can probably get this really cheap, and there's some useful parts in here. I won't recommend this as a Star Wars set or whatever, but I will recommend this for all the parts that come in this piece. And hopefully you can pick this up as cheap as I did. I can't remember what money got this for, but it wasn't expensive. Yeah, again, it's just not that special. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.